Hi, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today we're going to take a look at a beer from Belgium, and of course Belgium is one of the premier brewing countries in the world. Any beer lover will know a variety of great Belgian beers. The one we're going to review today, I don't know if it's considered among the great ones. It is called Tongerlo Christmas beer or Noel beer, and this is a Belgian ale. It's a dark amber Belgian, 7% and 35 international bittering units. And this beer is made by the Haacht brewery in Belgium, located in the town of Haacht, which is outside of Brussels. And they have a long history. They've been around for about 120 some odd years. 1898 they were founded, and they've been a family-owned brewery most of the time. And they started out as the Haacht Dairy Company and Brewery, and then expanded. And beer became a big business. In the 1970s, they went through a big expansion and started buying smaller breweries in France and Netherlands. And they've even made inroads into Canada as well and bought a brewery there. So I'm not sure about the distribution of this beer, but I would assume that since they have Canadian connection, it's probably available in North America. This beer and rate beer has 387 ratings, and the average is 3.20 out of 5, and 44 percentile for all beers on rate beer, and only 53 percentile for its style, which is dark amber Belgian ale. On Untappd, 9,718 separate ratings, and an average 3.39, a little bit higher. So this beer was 441 yen with tax, and that would be close to around $4 US. So it's a Christmas beer, and even though it's not Christmas here right now, it may be when you're watching this, I don't know. I could have reviewed this at Christmas, but I held on to it for a while. I've had this beer before, and I've rated it, and I will tell you my rating a little bit later after we get into it. Okay. They claim to be an Abbey beer, not Trappist, but Abbey, and they don't mention that on their website at all, but it does say authentic Abbey beer on the label. So. Okay, so like their blonde beer, this one has additions of corn and orange peel as well. So, should have some spiciness. Okay, so in the nose, what do we get? Okay, kind of a hit of fresh, sort of light zestiness. Something that leads me to think I'm going to taste sugar, candy sugar, for example. Some spiciness, perhaps, and mild maltiness. There's also a nice hit of yeast there as well. Okay, kind of sweet, candy-ish sort of initial. Definitely some sugar here. You can see the carbonation rising up there. It's slightly darker than their blonde, not much though. Maybe some light nutmeg, perhaps. It's a little bit rough. The finish is rough. A little bit sweet. Not quite clean, I wouldn't say that, but it's just decent. It's not a terribly special beer for a Christmas beer at all. For Christmas you probably want something with a little bit more punch and a little bit more spicy presents, something like St. Bernardus or St. Bernardus Christmas Ale, perhaps. A lot of people put out Christmas beers, and this is Tongerlo's Christmas one. So, not terribly impressive. I rated it 3.0 about 8 years ago, and I don't think I've had it since then. But not a terribly high rating, and I think I'd give it a little higher now, perhaps. It seems to be a little bit improved over looking at my notes from when I had it then. But still not a great Christmas beer. It's not one-dimensional, maybe two-dimensional. Certainly not multi-dimensional. It doesn't give you a wide range of, doesn't expand into a wide range of flavors throughout the palate stages. So, in any case, you may want to try this. I don't recommend it terribly highly, but if you see it, of course, you might want to give it a go. It's Tongerlo Christmas beer by Haacht Brewery in Belgium, 7%, 35 international bitter units. So give it a try if you happen to see it. And if you have had it, please do let me know. What do you think? Am I wrong? Am I right? And subscribe to the channel. I'd like to hear from you. And take care. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.